think we're on. I think we're on and we're in. Oh, exciting. So excited to do this video and just chat with everyone. I love being able to come on here and love talking to you guys. That's always fun. I've got myself a brew and I'm on a very squeaky chair. I don't know why I just thought it was a good idea to sit in a chair that squeaks, but there we go. Hello, Ray. Hi, how are you? Oh, fab. I'm going to give it like another minute before I completely launch in. I'm very good at always being late for these ones, so we know how it is. We know how it is. Is everything sounding okay? Everything looking okay? My hair's not looking good, is it? Been one of those days. Very windy and very rainy today. In fact, I went to Tesco today. I felt like I've done my good virtue thing for the day. Waiting in the car, and the person in the car next to me opened their door and the wind blew it right into the side of the car. She was absolutely mortified. But I was just like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. Could ask you to fix it? But my car's had enough bangs and bashes as it is anyway. Oh, brilliant. More people are joining us. Fab. Hello. Yeah, I've just got a nice cup of peppermint tea because it is freezing. Oh, yay. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Right, I'll get on with it. First of all, I was already doing this video and I planned it because I went to record it and I was just like, it's too much. It's just going to be really bitty. So I wanted to do the live. And coincidentally, yesterday, we hit 4,000 subscribers, which I thought was pretty good. Pretty good. Well, more than pretty good. I actually cried. It's very sad, isn't it? But I was just like, this is like good tears. Good tears. I was just like, very, very overwhelmed, blessed, and all the rest of it. So, yay for that. I think I went live when I did 3,000, got 3,000 subs, and that doesn't feel that long ago. But yeah, so that was just a coincidence. So we're here again, but we've got lots of things to show you. I've even written them down. I've got that many of them. It said 5, and then as I've sat down and written them, I've like, there's about 6 or 7 on here. So first of all, just been confirmed that next week I'm going to be filming again for Channel 5. If you haven't already seen them, I've done two shows so far, the 30 top tips. So we've done 30 top tips on how to save money in general. Hello, Budgie with me. Hello. Yeah, we did that one, and that came out in like September, and that did really, really well. So much so that they asked me to come back and do another one, which was the Christmas one, 30 top tips to save for Christmas. I haven't been told I'm not allowed to tell you about this, but whilst I was doing the Christmas one, I was chatting with the producers, and I casually suggested that if they wanted to do a 30 top tips on how to save money on holidays, I would gladly go to Spain and film from abroad. We are doing that. We are filming that next week, but I'm not doing it in Spain, sadly. So yeah, I'm not sure when it's going to be out. It's usually quite a quick turnaround. I think usually about 3 or 4 weeks after we filmed it comes out. So that's something to look out for. But of course, I'll be letting you know on YouTube and Instagram and all the other places as well. So I'll try and get some behind the scenes footage and things to get that done. Yes, I'm excited to film that. Yeah, I've now got to dig out holiday clothes and stuff maybe to film in. I don't know. We'll see. Right. Next thing, it's on my list because I will forget all these things. Loads of you have asked for me, and I'm about to put on, after this video, it will be available, which is my budgeting book. And just because I think they're all fabulous, I've done it at quite a good price, as cheap as I possibly can, because I've been looking around and I know there's like loads of those books out there now, and they're around £40, £45 from most places. I'm going to do it for £20. I know that sounds insane, for just 1 week. And that's if you use the code. What have I written the code down on here? Oh, code Samantha. There you go. That's only until midnight on the 20th. So once this video's finished, I'll put that onto my Etsy store. And then after that, it'll go up to £30. So that is like £20 I don't make anything on it at all. And then £30, obviously I'll be making some money off that. But and that'll include postage and packaging as well. So it's only on for pre-order because it's going to be about 3 weeks before I get them all in. So yes, that's something nice for you. Right, the next amazing thing that I've got, everything's happening on the 20th. You need to get this down in your books. It's like a week today. We've got our website, which is launching next week. So the website is going to be a place for me to put like the food recipes, because I know loads of you love the cooking and things, but it's not always practical or easy to like put the recipes, in the comment section and things like that. So that's going to be on there. It'll have a blog on there. It'll have hints, tips, and everything else. And this is like one announcement into a second one. We're also going to do a podcast, bit like Loose Women, but like on a podcast. So sometimes it'll be me chatting to myself, like I do, or chatting to you guys. But I've already had meetings with a few other people, budgety, and also just mums, basically, or women, really, who have got crazy stories, life experiences, and I just thought, you know what, let's bring them all together, and we'll keep it fun, because sometimes it's just what we need, just a bit of chatting. So I'm looking forward to that. So you'll be able to access the podcast through the website, but at the moment I should be able to get it uploaded on different things. I'll confirm everything on there, so that's going to be good. The podcast won't be starting until the end of the month, though. I think we're going to get the website going for a week or so, just to make sure everything's fine and working, no glitches and everything else, and then we'll put the podcast on there. I've talked about it briefly already, which is I've got a new channel. So on top of this one, I've got another new channel, which I've already created. There is no video on there yet. The first video for that's coming out on the 20th. But it would be amazing if you could go over there and hit subscribe already, because it would help, really, obviously. It's called, I've even written that down for us, Samantha Thomas Business and Finance. So on there, I'm going to be telling you about how I basically make my money from side hustles and all the different, not just ones that I do, but ones that I've come across and think that people might be useful. I had toyed with the idea of putting it on this channel, but I think there's that many different things. I think it just sort of clash, maybe not clash, but I just think this channel will get overwhelmed with all those. So I've just got a separate place to put them. Hope that makes sense. I was having a look on this to see if I can put the link for the channel. I might be able to put it in the comments section or something like that. Once this video's finished filming, if that makes sense. I'll go in and see if I can put it into the information area and stuff like that. So I think that's all my exciting things. So this year I've sort of set aside times and my own personal schedule, I guess, to be able to do all these things. So they're already in the pipeline. I'm only going to be working 3 days a week in teaching. Hello, Sophie. Hi. And then the other days, obviously, I've got children. Got Alexander. He's not in nursery on Mondays, but Fridays today is my working day. So get up early, work till late whilst Alexander is in nursery. I made this brew and I haven't even had any yet, but I'm mostly hoping it to keep warm. I'm not putting the heating on. I refuse. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I've given myself this year to sort of get all these things going, and hopefully it'd be amazing if we can make it into something really big and a place for us all to come together and do all these things, and just help each other, because I do love that. I think that was what spurred it on, really, was this community is just brilliant and supportive, and I just thought, what can we do with this? How can we grow it further, and how can we help each other even more? And I just thought, if I've got the website, oh gosh, do you know what? I've not written it down. My other thing, we've got a Facebook page. I did put that on my community tab the other day. Some of you had already found it earlier, because I set these things up and I'm like, I'm not telling anyone about it just yet, but people found it, and so we've got a Facebook group. They've got a few posts on there. I think there's about 12 of us so far, which is fab, and we've just been having nice little chats and just put things on there that might motivate you or help you, or if there's something I've come across which I think might be useful or is a really good cost-effective thing. I'm not super great, I've said this, but I'm not super great at Instagram and TikTok. I feel like I ought to be better, and hopefully I will be. But yeah, Facebook, I know that inside out, so I can chat on there a lot more and post things a bit more on there, probably more regularly. So yeah, that's it. You might well have also noticed I'm going to start putting a lot more shorts on. YouTube are doing a thing at the moment where you need to start putting shorts on effectively in order to be seen, I think, a little bit more. So I think I'm not very good at reading T's and C's. I had a quick glimpse of it. Something to do with February and shorts. and I need to make more. So you might spot a few more of those coming on. That's probably about as far as my Instagram and TikToking type thing is going to be going. But yeah, that's it. That's. I think that's all I said. That was all of it. And then I remembered the YouTube, my Facebook page. So yeah, get over to the Facebook. It's the Budget Mum UK. Surprisingly enough, you can find it and add it on there. And yeah, hello. There's 22 of us watching. I love this. I love being able to like. Well, that's why I'm going to buy some WD-40. This chair's driving me nuts. I love being able to like chat and not physically chat, but I think I'm a talker, and I think that's why I'm doing my podcast. And then yeah, we just keep going. It's all good. Hello, hi Amanda. Hello. Who else is in here? Come say hello. I could type on there, but I'm talking. So it's so nice. I do love it, and I'm so grateful for all of you because it's just been a massive impact. Because this is something I never thought I would be doing like 2 years ago at all. So, and I love it, and that's the good thing. It doesn't feel like hard work. It doesn't. It just feels fun. It feels fun, and that's why I'm doing all these things because I enjoy doing them. So, yeah. Recap: filming next week for Channel 5 for 30 top tips for saving money for holidays. So if you've got any tips, send them to me. I can't stand it. I think, do you know what, Julie? I was just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I think, like you say, I think it's definitely for like the younger generation. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have to go there because I'm trying to grow this as a business maybe or a company. I'm trying to get in with the cool kids. It doesn't work. Oh, hello, Ren. Hello. So what advice would you give for a beginner and how to start? I think the first tip would be to be honest with yourself. And for me, a lot of that it's a big thing really. I think a lot of the time we put our head in the sand and don't really think about how much we're owing or where money's going. It's really easy not to open letters and not to open statements and not to open all those things, but start by literally writing down everything that you've got coming in and everything you've got going out, and then just do a comparison and see what is the difference. And if it's a deficit, then think, how can I get more money? Which is where I started doing all my side hustles from, and then go from there. Really, once you can see the big picture, that's the best place to start, and then start to prioritize getting rid of any debts. And then even if you're saving £1 or £2 a week, it'll add up. Just work with you. Just keep watching loads of these videos. There's not necessarily just mine. There's loads of us doing these kinds of things, and you'll find something. It'll just sort of work. It'll just go in, and you go, right, that's what I'm doing. And even if it's just motivation to watch other people, then hopefully that'll help you, if that makes sense. right. Oh, Julie. Yeah, I think we're just too. I'm not gonna say we're not too old. We're our age. We don't need TikTok, Snapchat, and all these other apps. I don't know. Maybe we do. Right. Yeah. So recap. Filming next week for Channel 5. First top tips for holidays. Book is out. Well, it's out for pre-order on my Etsy store after this with code Samantha to get it for £20. I'm going to say for £20 off then. To get it for £20, but that's just for this next week. And then we've got the website launching, which will have the vlogs and food recipes and the podcast, which is coming at the end of the month. And then, yeah, new channel, Samantha Thomas Business and Finance, which I'll try and find some. If I can't put it in this video link somewhere, I'll put it on the community page. And Facebook, yeah. So get over that. I can do Facebook. I'm good for Facebook. Right. Okay. I'm going to go because I made this cup of tea and didn't drink it. That's nice and warm. My nose is running because it's that cold. It's too early to put any heating on whatsoever. And then, yeah, I've been taken out this evening for a meal, which is very unusual. And Alexander's going to my brother's for a couple of hours, as is the older child. Although she's quite careful, she enjoys going there as well. And yeah, I'm going to go and be treated, wined and dined. Possibly not wined. Might have another cup of tea. Right, I'm going to go. Have an amazing day, as always. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll see you really, really soon. Bye.